What's up? So, I know I haven't made a lot of videos, and what I did make were, I guess, makeup tutorials. They kind of sucked, but I mean, nonetheless, those are the videos I made. But today, I want to actually make a rant slash like story time? Story time? So, the story starts off with Han, which is my dog. Han and I were getting home from like doing something like late at night at my apartment complex. Now, I live in a student living apartment complex like near the college. And so like a lot of people are here, like both like students and non-students. So it's not weird to meet people that aren't students that are coming here. And so he and I get out of the car, and he being my dog, we get out of the car and I'm like yelling at him like, Han, come here, because like he just like bolted. And so out of nowhere, like this voice goes, "What's your dog's name?" And I'm like, okay, like that's a common question, because if I'm screaming Han, it sounds weird. And I'm like, oh, it's like Han Solo. And this guy starts talking to me. Now, this guy looks like he's a good 30 years old, but like he's probably not. But for the sake of this video, like he looked 30. And so he has this conversation with me, and I'm looking real rugged, right? And I'm like, I don't know why he's talking to me, like. And at the end of the conversation, where it was like kind of like, it was literally teeth pulling, like horrible. And he goes, we had a really good conversation. Can I get your number? First reason I went wrong, okay? I had two choices. Give him my actual number or give him a fake number. Guess what I did? Yes. I gave him my real number. Why? Because I'm dumb. Okay, like, he hasn't talked to me. It's okay. I get a text 2 days later, okay? And he asks me on a date. Like a coffee date. And I'm, like, I thought I handled it pretty well. I didn't respond. Most guys would get the hint. But I was wrong. He was not one of those guys. I get a call 2 days later from him. That is, like he's talking to me. And for 45 minutes, I hear about his political beliefs. 45 minutes. Political beliefs. I don't care. For a while, he goes, well, instead of getting coffee because you're super busy with school and work, why don't we see a movie? And, I nicely decline, respectfully decline and say, like I'm pretty broke, like I got a lot of stuff to do, I'd probably be working at that point, blah, 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 right? Like, kind of like nicely say no, which a lot of people would get the hint at that point. Hold on. He proceeds to ask me what movie I'd like to see. What? I said no. I respectfully decline again. No, don't really want to. I don't want to hang out with you. I don't. He gets the hint, we get off the phone, whatever. Okay? I'm like, I dodged a bullet. We're good. Like, we're good. He gets the hint now. I'm wrong again. I get a text. And he goes, so what time should I pick you up Sunday? Is 6 all right? Okay, it's just better if I read these, because honestly, this tops a lot of guy experiences I've had. And let me tell you, I don't like have really good luck with guys. So the fact that like this happened, not really surprising, but this tops everything I've ever gone through with a guy. Literally tops being cheated on, literally tops being like denied, like it just like it tops them all, okay? So let me read them to you, okay? It's about like 9:52 at this point, okay? And he goes, "Hey Jesse, hope you're surviving work and school. I got a plan. Pick you up at 6 on Sunday. Also, I'll be at 15 minutes," which I probably shouldn't say my apartment complex. Anyway, in about 15 minutes. If you're free, we could bump into each other. This is what I respond. "Just throwing this out there, but I'm not looking to date right now, let alone have. I'm trying to be happy with myself before bringing someone else into my life." Which anyone can honestly get the hint after all of the other hints that that's like the nicest way to say, "No, leave me alone." At least I hoped, but then again, I'm stupid and I didn't realize that he doesn't get hints often, right? Okay. So after a while, he responds, "That's good. I'd expect you to be happy with yourself. It takes two to tango anyways. LOL. I don't want to tango with you." And then I respond, "Just letting you know, because I pretty much said I don't want anything to do with you in the nicest way a girl possibly could without being blatantly honest and saying, sorry, get out of my life." This is the best, actually worst part of the story. Okay, he knew the apartment complex that I lived in. And he knew the building because, like, right next to the building is where he started talking to me. And then I was like, "Okay, like, have a good night. Like, nice meeting you. Bye." And I walked into the building. So he knew the building and the apartment complex. This dude shows up at my door. My apartment. I'd not once told this dude where I lived, nor did I want to. And this is where I go wrong again. I open the door. I'm furious. And I'm like, "How do you know where I live? This is creepy." And I freak out, right? I'm being really rude. I don't want him there. He doesn't get the hint. Like, I literally just told you I want nothing to do with you in the nicest way possible, and you show up at my door, which I'd never told you where I lived. You're creepy. You are probably the epitome of creepy. So finally, I'm rude enough to where he leaves. And I'm like, okay, maybe this is the end of this weirdo. It's not. The next day, I get a text. And this is where I'm done. And this is where it tops it all. Okay, let me read the conversation. He texts me the next day while I'm at work. And, like, I'm done. This gets me heated just wanting to, like, just reading these. This is where I lose it. I just get so angry. Okay, so he goes, "I'm so stoked to relax this Sunday. Get in some good R&R. 2 businesses and a full-time job with workouts is a knockout. Quick question. This is the third way I go wrong." I say, "Yeah, question mark. He goes, this dude is ridiculous. He goes, "I want to feel great going out Sunday. Disrespect and lack of appreciation are huge turnoffs for me. Are you a fun team player? I don't want anything. And to tell me what you expect out of me? Boy, you walking on some thin ice, let me tell you." So, I respond with, because I'm the instigator, mind you, I'm the instigator. I respond with, "What? ... question mark?" He ignores my question altogether. He tries to play off that he didn't say that. Because he knew he messed up, right? Right. He goes, hey, I just got back from salsa. Salsa. I took my friend out dancing. Teaching him the ropes. I'm looking forward to having fun this Sunday. Pick you up at 6. So I say, what was the previous message about? Because I don't play around. He goes, I'm giving you respect and telling you what I like. No guy has ever done this before. I can't even. I finally respond with, I thought I already told you that I'm not looking to see anyone. So, no disrespect or lack of appreciation. I just don't think we're looking for the same thing. You want to know what he responds? Do you want to know what he responds? I'll tell you. He goes, that's fine. I'm completely okay with just being friends and having fun. I own 2 businesses. Work full time. Oh, thought I got lipstick on me. Okay. And I'm trying to live my life at the same time. Even if we're just friends, I constantly encounter women my age who are unappreciative and self-centered. And hold on, he messed up. And with what I'm doing, I expect quality and give quality in everything I do. Simple. Homeboy gave me attitude when he shouldn't have. Just wait for this. All I'm saying is, if you want something like that around, act like it. I don't want that around. So I'm not gonna act like it. Thanks anyway, though, bud. Thanks anyway. With that being said, maybe you can spend your time more wisely rather than seeing a movie with me. Thank you for the invite, but I plan to stay with my parents that night instead. It was nice talking to you. And then he got blocked. There's a huge difference between a girl playing hard to get and a girl just not being interested at all. You don't show up at a girl's doorstep, especially if she didn't tell you to come over, and she didn't tell you her address. That's creepy. I don't want a tango. I don't want a salsa.